Hi everyone, I'm G. Finally, we met in class, and I'm super honored to be your guide on this artistic journey. First, let me introduce myself. And this is our agenda. First, introducing. And two, what will you learn from this class? And three, helpful websites and programs for you to know. First of all, who am I? I'm a freelance illustrator and I usually work with illustrations. I creating promotional illustrations for games. I've also been involved in promoting various drawing products such as Wacom, Huion, and Torbox. These are very helpful tools for drawing. So if you have budget for them, I highly recommend you to get them. But if you don't have, it's okay, totally fine. In addition, I created vinyl record designs and design virtual characters for some brands. And most of the time, I draw illustrations related to music for my own YouTube channel, like cover art for songs cover. Before becoming a freelance illustrator, I used to really worry a lot because I'm not an art student. I didn't have formal art training. It makes me a bit like lack of confidence and thinking I'm not that professional on drawing. So I really afraid of draw. I thought maybe drawing should just be a little hobby. Even though I've always been working with illustrations, I never formally considered pursuing a career in art. That's really hard for me. However, after working in a regular job, I became more certain that drawing brings me a sense of peace and belonging. So I quit the job and took the leap into freelance work. During my work journey, I realized that the fear of not being able to draw well often stands for the fear of not knowing where to start. Whether it's this fear or the experience of being criticized or mocked for drawings, I've been through it. Trust me, I've been through all of it. And it is really tough and really hard for you to continue to creating something. I know. It may sound really negative and sad, but I see fear as one of the driving forces, really. I embraced those thoughts and found some easy and understandable ways to start my drawing career. So I wish you could try with me. Negative, but embrace it. It is okay. For those without extensive professional art training, it's common to hear that someone tell you, "Oh, you should practice sketching and you should do daily quick drawings," or "Oh, you should study sculptures," or you can draw well." Yeah, I mean, while these are really excellent and traditional art training methods, it will be really helpful for your art life. But it's not the only way for you to practice your drawing. Yeah, while these are really excellent traditional art training methods, what if? What if you lack the necessary resources? What if you're not a traditional art student? What if you just want to draw some small illustrations for your own fantasies that you don't want to tell everyone? Does that mean you can draw without formal training? I don't think so. I don't think so. What I want to emphasize is don't scare yourself. In art, we shouldn't set too many conditions for ourselves. I believe that as long as a desire to draw is there in our mind, everything can become a source of motivation. There's a chance to change our mindset. Let's embark on the journey of drawing together, starting from the beginning with joy and ease. So, next part is about our learning journey. First, what will you learn in our class? First of all is program. It's the most important thing that you should have. I will show you how I personally integrate Clip Studio Pen and Procreate when I illustrate. Like I always do raw sketch and color matching on Procreate. Then turn to Clip Studio Pen. I will show you how I do it. And all the brushes and tools I most frequently use in both programs. I will show you. The next is creative approach. I will share effective reference methods for me and my personal ideation process, like how I make art for a music video and design a character for my love scene. And then is female and male OC drawing. I will show you how to draw faces in various styles, like villain and hero, or your neighbor or idol. Yeah. And drawing body with simple shapes and design all the characters with love story or just a story. It is totally okay if it is not about love. And design clothing and styling and doing color matching to match their personality and how to draw eyes. Yeah. And show you how to draw other facial features like different kinds of nose or juicy lips. Yeah, juicy lip is my favorite. And some hand pose gesture. And also hairstyles and makeup. I will share with you all the key points I usually pay attention to when drawing characters. And the focus will be on creating modern characters, which won't be very complex or difficult. Just grasp a few key points and you can extend them into the story you want to create. So move on to the next part is dual illustration. I will share how to create character movements with reference to 3D models. It is really easy. I'll be using Clip Studio Pen's 3D tools. It is really helpful for you to draw dual illustrations, including figures and acid lines to teach you how to easily draw dual illustrations. I will guide you in setting up stories for your illustrations and drawing backgrounds. Easy backgrounds with storytelling atmosphere. I believe many people, just like me, often struggle with not knowing how to draw backgrounds, not knowing how to build the backgrounds. However, as long as you have a story in mind, you can create modern and meaningful backgrounds for couples, just like I do. And then move to next page. Lighting. Yeah. Apply some light and shadow into your illustrations. Make it more vividly. And tune and highlights. For example, blur and burn or add stickers in Y2K styles, like my favorite style, and backgrounds that look good without drawing architecture, like adding some simple shape and light to make it more better. And finally, I will share my experience as a freelance illustrator for over a year, from starting to self-taught drawing to where I am now. A storytelling time. Really exciting. And for the next part is prepare for drawing lesson. Let's go. The first part is drawing program. Clip Studio Pen and Procreate. For the drawing software, we'll be using this tool, and you'll need a computer and an iPad, or or just an iPad with Apple Pencil. since Clip Studio Pen has an iPad version. You can go to App Store and check it. So if you don't have any computer, it is totally okay because you can have them both on your iPad. It's fine. And personally, I like switch between these two software based on my working process, like Sketch on Procreate, then turn into Clip Studio Pen and make the line art. The 3D tools in Clip Studio Pen in particular are really handy, and it is really helpful for me to create more complex illustrations or character movements. Please make sure that the most important thing is, please confirm that the version of Clip Studio Pen you purchase includes the ability to use 3D tools. And reference websites. Unsplash, Pixabay, Adorica Stock, and Kamito Katachi. These four are websites, and you can gather all the reference on the websites and without any copyright issues. It's really clean, so recommend to you. I believe that using royalty-free materials allows more freedom and peace of mind when referencing and sharing your art. I highly recommend using VSRAV. VSRAV. For this purpose, it is really, really easy to use and supports both mobile phones and iPads, so you can download them. Easily view and flip images horizontally. It is really important when you are like checking in various angles of the reference images. It will be really, really helpful for you. And you can collect your images. It's really, really simple. But it needs money. Yeah, it needs money. And most importantly is the other points. Before you start drawing, please take a moment. Though you might really busy to do it, but please tidy up your workspace, your desk, your table, your your bed if you want. If you like me are using the computer version of CSP, Clip Studio Pen, you'll need extra space for your hands to move freely. Additionally, drawing often makes people lose track of time, like forget to grab some food, some snack, having breakfast, lunch, dinner. For me, it's the real situation. And yeah, and forget to take breaks, though it's really important. Even though we haven't started the formal drawing tutorial yet, I still want to kindly remind everyone to drink water. And you have to touch grass sometime. Staying hydrated will help you remember to move to your restroom, and stretch your stiff body. Don't be like a shrimp. Avoiding neck strain is crucial. So if you prepare them all, let's get it started. Move to next part, drawing program introduction.